We are Mike and Taylor, and these are our dogs, Penny and Lucy. We sold our home and nearly everything we owned, moved aboard a 40-foot boat, and sailed from Seattle. This is the story of us making our way. Welcome back, friends. We've spent the last couple weeks traveling around the Nicoya Peninsula in Costa Rica, and today we are sailing from inside the Gulf over to a new anchorage to slow down a bit. So the last couple weeks we've been moving a lot, moving more than we tend to like moving. We've really been jumping from one place to another, if not every day, then every other day. And after a week or so of that, it kind of just I don't know, I feel like we both kind of feel it and we just need a couple days to just chill, to get caught up on, work, just settle in for a second. So anyway, we have been at this awesome anchorage for the last 2 days and have been settling in, and so things are feeling really good. This anchorage is great. We're stern anchored because some swell does come in at high tide, but it's good. So we've kind of settled in a place that kind of has everything that we need. Clear water to be able to make water and swim in when it gets really, really hot. Not crocky. What else? Relatively easy beach landing, and tucked away from the big swell of the Pacific. So this place is a great place to post up. But today we're going to venture in a little bit and see if we can find a little market to provision, because it's been a long time since we've bought groceries.
We have 4 tomatoes and 3 limes.
We have 4 tomatoes and 3 limes. So it's time to go see if we can get some produce and go in a little bit further than the beach, because we've been to the beach a couple times and it's beautiful, but we haven't really ventured in at all. So we're gonna go do that. Landing so that you don't get flipped or swamped or anything else. Yeah, that one looked big.
Good news is, when you're seeing a big set, you just gotta wait for it to pass, and then you'll have a period of smaller as well.
Yeah, it'll usually alternate a little bit. Our wheel fell off. And that's what we were talking about. Oh, this is a big one, Mike. Let's go. It's not on. Okay, and that is why you bring a dry bag when you go to the beach. This road is really pretty. I'm just so amazed. We just have been passing throngs of people going to this beach down there. It's where's everybody coming from? This is such a... Whoa.
It's like a redwood.
Selvamar. Wow, that's a big tree. I think, Mike, you need to be in that for scale. Wow. monkey just flew away, but that was a straight up parrot. That was a bright red macaw. Flying right here. To get fully in. Okay. Off we go. Monkeys. You see him sitting right there? He's watching the dogs. They're all on these trees. Look over here. Oh, he's coming down? No, he's not coming down. We've heard stories of monkeys sort of like antagonizing dogs. So I'm just kind of keeping an eye on things. And once Lucy figures out that these are here, she's not gonna like it, but
They're little guys. They're
little. Yeah. Look at them, they're just staring at the dogs. Hi, monkeys. Oh, Penny sees him. We have a standoff. White-faced capuchin monkeys can actually be quite aggressive. There's a reason locals call them the mafia. So we were sure to keep our distance, but it was really fun for all of us to be able to see our first monkeys in Central America. I'll get out of your territory. Penny's hunting butterflies. The life in Costa Rica is impressive, with countless species of birds and mammals and insects and plants bursting from everywhere. It's an air plant.
It's an air plant.
Yeah.
Flowers.
That's macaws. Macaws. Turning even just a quick trip to the beach to run the dogs into a full-on nature expedition.
I think the biggest ant I've ever seen.
After some much-needed time recentering at this sweet little spot, it was time to pick up the hook and move on. So today we are on the move, and we're making a jump down to the Capos area of Costa Rica. Just beautiful day out here. The watercolor is amazing. And I'm sitting up here on deck, half on floating debris watch duty, half on straight chillin' duty. I got my friend here. It's about an 8-hour jaunt for us, so it's most of the day. We got pretty early start this morning. It took us a while to get our like stern anchor and regular anchor up, but yeah, so we're just making a little jump. And one of the cool things about the Capos area is that it is near one of the most famous national parks in Costa Rica called Miguel Antonio. So we're super excited to be able to drop anchor near there and hopefully be able to get into the park and do a tour. So hopefully the anchorage isn't like too rolly, and you know, it like allows for us to play a little bit and go inland. So so yeah, that's what we're up to today. We're making a little jump and we're headed to Capos. Drop the hook and it is beautiful. Surprise, surprise. Some like local like tourists just approached the boat in some kayaks and like asked for help because I think somebody like fell out of a kayak and like just was so exhausted and couldn't get back in. So Mike just zoomed over and Chandler and has a dinghy full of vacationers. He just was too tired. He couldn't get in the kayak.
The kayak was like full of water.
Oh.
It's like one of those, like where you sit on it, you know?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
The whole kayak is like hollow, but it was cracked, and so the whole boat.
Oh,
had, like,
shoot.
Yeah, it was like full of water, and I didn't see like where they got out. It like fell out of the boat, but they were exhausted.
Oh no.
The guys were swimming, and yeah, so luckily we were able to just tow them over.
Oh man, well that's nice of you, Mike.
Yeah, I thought they were just messing around. I kind of saw that there was like a couple people in the water, but
yeah.
I realized that they were like, it didn't look like the boat was underwater.
No, I didn't notice that at all. Wow.
Yeah, so.
Good.
A good deed for the day.
Your good deed for the day.
Yeah. You want to help me pull up the motor?
Shout thing. It was interesting for us to notice the distinct lack of other cruising boats here in Costa Rica, especially after coming from busy and popular Mexico. Aside from our buddy boats who we would sometimes travel with, we were always the only sailboat in every anchorage that we visited. Later that night, a storm rolled in.
I'm gonna go take a shower.
Okay. The lightning revealed that we were getting circled at extremely close range in the dark by a panga, or a small open fishing boat, giving us a little bit of a scare. There's a panga circling us right now. While we've only ever had pleasant experiences with locals and fishermen, there are plenty of horror stories from cruisers, especially those alone in anchorages, to keep us always on guard for the worst case scenario. They're over here on the left now. Oh my god. Okay. Just got circled by a panga in this storm. Like really, really closely. Wow.
Kind of stopped out there.
They stopped out there?
Yeah.
They're leaving. They came here, came right I think in between our stern anchor. Right here. I looked right at them. They slowed way down. I yelled at you. They came around this way.
Weird.
Okay. Luckily, all was well. And the next day, we had beautiful weather to take the dogs to the beach for a little swim. Got so much rain last night. It just poured and poured for hours. So this like little stream is cool water that's pouring down to the ocean. I think that this is not one of, I think this is the last beach that we're going to be at, or like anchorage that we're going to be at in Costa Rica that has like swimmable water for crocodile reasons and for just icky reasons. Because once we like turn the corner and go up into the Golfito, yeah, I think it gets really crocky and not water you want to swim in. So we're just kind of like living it up. I think we're going to be back in really beautiful water in Panama, but for Costa Rica, I think this is it. So for the next, like, I don't know, a few weeks, several weeks.
Yeah, 3 or 4 weeks at least.
I don't know who'll miss it most. Us or the Perritos? We were just about ready to leave this spot and head further south down the coast. But before we did, we had one thing left to do. So today we are doing something exciting. We are taking a guided tour of the national park in Costa Rica called Miguel Antonio, which I think is one of the more like well known and just beautiful and awesome and amazing parks in Costa Rica. And I'm really excited to check it out. We'll see probably some good wildlife and some rainforest. I think we go down to maybe like the beach down on the coast. I truly have no idea, but I'm excited. Unfortunately, you can't come with us, Peanut. But it's okay. You're tired. You ran on the beach all morning. So we took a cab to the park and we're doing like a guided tour with a little group. And Manuel Antonio is Costa Rica's smallest national park, but its natural diversity is unequaled. With 109 species of mammals and 184 species of birds, this is the most visited national park in the country. And with the help of our extremely knowledgeable guide and his telescope, we were treated to quite a wildlife show. We saw lizards and birds and butterflies and insects.
They're venomous, but they actually, I mean, they don't kill you.
We saw monkeys. More white-faced capuchins, but this time with a baby.
Three-finger sloth.
And we even saw sloths.
The guide is definitely worth it.
Yeah.
We would have
He
seen
sees
like
everything.
1%.
He's seen like a grasshopper from like meters away. I mean, it's incredible.
very cool.
So now we're down at like the beach, I think.
Yeah, we're gonna check out the beach.
Hope the babies are doing okay in that hot boat.
I know, hopefully
Maybe there's a
no,
little cloud cover pushing in, make it a little bit better.
hopefully no storms coming though.
We saw sloths.
Seen 2 sloths,
I see 2 sloths.
monkeys. Cool stuff.
After the excellent guided tour, we wandered around the park on our own, moving a little slower and taking it all in. Join us next time. When I imagined what Costa Rica would be like, this beach is like it, actually. As we hit peak Costa Rica and the wildlife shows continue. Oh my God. Honestly, guys, can't take you anywhere.